Hey guys, it's March 6th, 2012. A little solar system update here. Got two things going on. One, we had about 5 hours ago, we had a X 5.4 solar flare. I've got this video up on our research website, planetxresearch.org. I'll just play a little bit of this clip. It came out of this sunspot. Stereo behind. Right where my mouse is at, there's the filaments. This is the 5.4 that happened at 12:28 Universal. I'm on the East Coast, so we're about, I think, 4 or 5 hours behind them, so it's still the 6th here. Anyway, enough of that video. That's just to give you a few different perspectives. Let's see what spaceweather.com had to say. Earth orbiting satellites have just detected an X5 class solar flare from sunspot AR1429. This is the sunspot we're going to watch over the next 36 hours, guys. It wasn't Earth directed, but in the next 36 hours this thing will be turning towards Earth. The blast peaked March 7th, 12:28 Universal Time. Here's a higher resolution image. Came off the eastern limb right here. This will be coming around in the next 24 to 36 hours. Got a big coronal hole down here. But there's your X 5.4 flare right there. We'll go over and look on the GOES X-ray flux. Right there you can see March 5th. There's your X 1.1. And then here is the 5.4 X flare that just occurred a few hours ago. This is so new. Here's the Signet streamer. You'll see this flare come out. That's the one from the 5th. It looks like it's going to hit, let's see, probably late on the 8th or the morning of the 9th. We can expect that one to just graze us. Looks like it'll just be a glancing blow, nothing to worry too much about. But if you notice, they're not even showing the 5.4 yet, so in the morning I'll probably make another video and see if they have updated this and see where the projected path is of the 5.4. Here's stereo behind. You'll see both. Here comes that was your X 5.4 right there that just happened. Now we're back to the 5th. You should see the 1.1. And your eastern and western limb are backwards. Stereo behind. So this is your eastern limb. Here comes, well, right when it turns to the 7th, you'll see the X 5.4. There you go, right there. When it goes back to the 5th, that was your X 1.1. Some other news of interest. As some of you may know, Venus and Jupiter are to converge within a few degrees of each other on March 12th and 13th. We have another fellow researcher in Australia who's been filming this and taking pictures daily. But over there, his photos are in right at dusk, so he don't get these late night shots. These were taken at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, East Coast, United States. There's another picture. The next one I think is probably the sharpest. There's Venus. There's Jupiter. On the 12th and 13th, you'll be able to hold your thumb out at arm's length, and your thumb will cover both planets. They'll be that close. I'll include these videos after this video clip. I'll include these pictures. A-tube really doesn't do it justice, so I'll put the full res pictures and 2 movies that I took of Jupiter and Venus with 2 different cameras. I wasn't sure which video device would capture it the best, so I used 2 different cameras, and I'll put those video clips preceding this clip as well. Heads up, guys, keep an eye on the sunspot. .8:30 East Coast, United States, North Carolina to be exact. March 6th. Jupiter and Venus. Took some film. Yeah, the door's in the way. It's pretty cold outside. I took some film about a week ago and they weren't near this close. In a few days they'll be within a few degrees of each other. Let's see if it'll allow me to zoom in. That's as good as it's going to get with this camera. I took some still photos too. They'll almost be on top of each other come the 12th and the 13th of March. I'll try to get some more pictures over the next few nights. Venus is on the bottom. It is March 6th. Jupiter's on top. The 2 will be within a few degrees of each other March 12th and 13th. So close that if you hold your thumb out at arm's length, your thumb will cover both of them. Beautiful sight. East Coast, North Carolina. Venus. Jupiter. This one's for you, Rock Dodger. I know you don't get this nighttime perspective in your area of the world.
I've got another camera. I'll try taking some more pictures and video with a different camera and see if the results are any bit better.